Title: Jake Peralta's Wild Mafia Mystery, Cruise Chaos, and Family Drama. 8 years ago, Mafia Lieutenant Joey Gabaldi suddenly disappeared just as Detective Jake Peralta was getting close to catching him. The case went cold, buried under years of unanswered questions and unfinished leads. But when Captain Holt hears rumors that Joey may have resurfaced, Jake jumps at the opportunity to reopen the investigation. Excited to prove himself, he immediately throws all his energy into solving the mystery. The investigation quickly takes a bizarre turn when Jake and Holt are exposed to mumps during a visit connected to the case. What starts as a simple health scare soon becomes complete chaos. Feverish, exhausted, and barely able to think straight, both detectives spiral into hilarious confusion. Holt becomes strangely obsessed with random thoughts, while Jake struggles to stay focused despite feeling like his entire body is shutting down. Even while sick, Jake refuses to let the case go, convinced that Joey Gabaldi is finally within reach. As they continue digging through old evidence, Jake discovers an old recipe supposedly connected to Gabaldi. At first, it seems ridiculous, a bizarre recipe overloaded with impossible amounts of salt and random instructions. But Jake realizes it may actually be a hidden code. After decoding the strange message, they uncover a phone number connected to Joey's operation, giving them a fresh lead that suddenly makes the cold case feel alive again. Meanwhile, Jake's life becomes even more chaotic when the infamous Doug Judy, also known as the Pontiac Bandit, unexpectedly returns. During what should have been a relaxing romantic cruise with Amy, Jake learns that Judy is supposedly hiding from dangerous criminals who want him dead. Doug claims a hitman is after him, forcing Jake and Amy into non-stop detective mode while trapped aboard a cruise ship. Determined not to let Judy escape again, Jake and Amy spend nearly every moment keeping watch over him. Their romantic getaway turns into an exhausting undercover operation filled with paranoia, awkward tension, and ridiculous situations. At one point, Judy performs dramatic songs on stage, while Jake and Rosa try to identify a possible assassin hiding in a crowd. Between dim lights, confusion, and poor communication, the mission becomes a complete disaster. Things escalate when a dangerous attacker finally appears, confirming that Judy may have been telling the truth after all. Jake and Amy rush into action, stopping the attack before things turn deadly. But just when Jake thinks he finally has Judy cornered, Doug pulls off another classic escape, leaving Jake frustrated yet strangely impressed by their bizarre friendship. Back home, Jake faces an emotional challenge that has nothing to do with criminals or investigations. His father unexpectedly reappears and reveals he has started seeing Jake's mother again. Jake struggles to trust him, remembering years of disappointment and broken promises. Worried that his mother will get hurt again, Jake reacts emotionally and confronts his father, leading to uncomfortable truths and painful memories resurfacing. However, after hearing his mother explain why she decided to give Jake's father another chance, Jake begins to understand that people sometimes change, even when trust is hard to rebuild. Although still cautious, Jake slowly accepts the situation and tries to support his mother's happiness. At work, things remain just as unpredictable. Jake reunites with his old partner Stevie, only to discover that loyalty can sometimes be misleading. While investigating a drug operation, Jake learns that even trusted people are capable of making terrible decisions. The situation forces him to choose between friendship and doing what is morally right. At the same time, chaos follows detectives Hitchcock and Scully when Jake gives them responsibility on a major case. What seems like a terrible idea somehow turns into accidental success, proving that even the most unlikely detectives can surprise everyone when the moment matters most. As if things were not complicated enough, Jake also meets Adrian Pimento, an intense former undercover detective who spent years infiltrating dangerous criminal organizations. Pimento struggles to adjust to normal life, constantly switching between detective instincts and survival mode. Although unpredictable and unstable, he forms a strange connection with Jake, who tries to help him adapt after years of living undercover. Filled with mafia mysteries, undercover operations, hilarious misunderstandings, emotional family moments, and non-stop detective chaos, Jake's world becomes more unpredictable than ever. Through every ridiculous situation, one thing stays constant. Jake Peralta never stops chasing the truth, no matter how messy, dangerous, or completely absurd things become. This is the review video of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and if you're satisfied with this video, then please subscribe my channel and hit one like on this video. Thank you both.